So if you got sensitive ears, please protect it by finger. I always recommend it. And sometimes, please don't be afraid, it will look like it will snow because of the wooden splinters. So that's why I will use my safety glasses instead. Alright, let's get started. This is just only the machine for the outside. So this is how we make the outside. So the other machine is almost like the same as the first one, but now we need to carve out the inside with sharp spoons again. And it's quite fascinating that the machines we use, they can't replace human mankind. So we still need people to replace the clogs or even the wood. Sometimes if the wood is not that strong enough, we have to do it over and over again. So that's why the wood shoemaking is still very special, and 80% of the clogs that are made here in the Netherlands will be exported outside, and this 20% of the wooden shoes are actually worn here in the Netherlands, and it's still becoming extinct. And that's how we make wooden shoes by machine. So it's still not done. So we need to let it dry for a couple of weeks, never ever in the sun, otherwise the wood will break or splinter. If it's finally dried, it feels more light, and then we can create the front more pointy or sometimes round, and we can make it more smooth. So for the outside as for the inside with different spoons. And then actually it will look like this, and then it's finally made. So we have different of clogs, and one of them is one of my favorites, is the football clog. And this is actually worn by all of my ancestors, and they were no professional football players, sadly. They were all fishermen. These spikes were actually so they won't slip on the boat. And the front, we call that the nose, is pointy, so they could cut in the ice for ice fishing. This one is actually used by criminals, sometimes even as well during the Second World War, to smuggle some potatoes. Because this is the smuggler shoe. If you have stolen something, you could hide it underneath your clothes, and then you went via the beach to run away. So that other people are actually thinking, oh, you went this way. Very clever, isn't it? Yeah. This one for our horses, to protect the hoof against wet soil, as well for cutting grass, huge tulips. And this one, my favorite, the Frisian hinderloop. And this is made from willow wood, and that needs to grow after 70 or 80 years. And this is all hand painted, symbolizes love and freedom. And this design is around 1,000 years old, so it's only for special occasions, if a baby is born, or if you want to visit a church or a wedding. So that's why these are very special. We call these the fairy tale clogs.